Yes, we'll continue. We'll continue the session. We're having just we're having just 2 slides. Okay. Okay. I'm presenting. I'm muting all. Yes. Yes. What I'm saying is user output. What is about user output? User about user output is nothing but a simple output without having any default value in a program, without specifying a value in a program, without specifying a without specifying in a program, we are asking that to give an input. Yes, this is the things. Now type types. Mom, door. Is it audible to you all? Is it audible, my voice? Yes. Okay. Yes. And there is user output. Yes. A simple definition. What is an user input and user output? User input is nothing but without specifying a value in a program, we are asking the the input we are asking the input while I'm executing the program. See, this is called user input. Simple thing. And user output is nothing but, as you all seen like this, user output. User output is nothing but data type. What's a data type? We are specifying here. What the thing and so on. What are the specifications and types and so on. See here, now here I can now what I want to do is just a thing without specifying an data type. I asked the user to input a value. By specifying a data type also we can ask the input from the user, like x equals to int, specifying a data type int. Then I'm asking the input. Input is a keyword. Int is a keyword. Integer. Int is an integer data type. Input is used to read the value. Enter the number. X. Save, and I'm executing what it is. Enter the number it is asking. I'm giving an input 20. I'm giving an input 20. Yes, it is an integer data type. See, while we are having an output, see, this is an output. While we are having output, how can we know that 20 is an integer data type? How can we know as? How can we know 20 is an data type, integer data type? As a programmers, we can easily catch the point. For the user, for example, unknown person, for unknown person, how it is, how we need to explain the 20 is an integer data type. Just simply what what we want to print is print type of x. This is a function. This is a statement. Prints that 20 is an object. 20 is an integer data type. See, 20 is an integer data type. Simple. What the data we are in giving an input value, we can know simply it is an it is their data type. These are integer or types, different types of inputs and outputs. By going, by moving on the sessions, you will all get easier access of programming. Easier access of programming. What is the access of programming means? Just you will be a good programmer. You will be a good programmer. Can't see the screen. Sharing computer. Yes. Yes. Are you able to see the screen? Super. Yes. Here ends our today's session. We have completed completely. We are completed completely in our today's session, but we are having some pending work regarding data types, which are sequence type, set data type, boolean data type, mapping data type, and another one is that. Okay, these are we are going to discuss in further sessions. Now, let us have today's queries. Having any queries, text me in a chat box. I will reply you all. Having any queries, ask me. Yes, no one having any queries. So if we specify the integer as the input, then it takes integer output. Yes, yes. As we are specifying, we need if we won't specify. If we won't specify the data type, the default library package of Python versions as you are using a version. If now I'm using 3.6.7, my versions. In my version, it takes as a string. The latest version may take it as a character function. I can see packages are updating daily. How do you 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 in the beginning one? Once explain. How did we get? Okay. Let's have a look of the program and programs. See, float. Can you please explain it? Identification. Yes, yes, okay. Just a minute. I'm explaining a float. Float. Supraja's the Supraja have looked once. I'm giving y equals to 10.0000000, and now I'm getting print of the value y, which is float value, which is float value. Now I'm getting 10.0, but my default data in a program is 10.6 digits of decimal values. As I'm using 3.6.7 package library packages, default value for an float, it take it as a single digit to print an output. If you want to print, if you want to print 6 digits of decimal values, you need to construct a one. You need to have a constructor Python underscore y equal to format specification y print print Python Python y. I think it gives some error. No, yes, I got it. But just wait, just wait. I will complete output. Format y. Okay. I'm specifying the value, decimal float value. If we need any particular decimal value, we need to use dot 6f. Dot 6 decimal values. We are we are we are asking the program to print 6 decimal values as an output. Say now what will be the output? See, 6 digits. 6 digits. We are having 6 digits of output. 10.0000. Whether have you clear about how to construct a constructor using class instance and a class object? Completely you can learn in a further sessions. Don't get disappointed. We are going with a particular programming with a particular skill. Everyone can reach this. And then Vani, can you please explain indentation error? See, Vani, have a look. Have a look. So show that first example with the class again. Yeah, okay. Vishal, just wait. I'm clearing one step. If I define a function, no, nothing. If I design a class with a class name called lowercase, now I'm giving with I'm taking without space. I'm taking without space. X equals to string of. Now I'm printing. Now I need to create a class instance. 5. I need to call a class. Then I need to print with the class instant and the variable x class object. See what will be the output. Indentation block. See 1a. 1a, have you got it? What's the error means? By having a particular syntax, will get an error. Will get an output without an error. See now what is an output? Pushpa is an output. Instead of braces, in C program, C language, we are using indentation in Python to supply block of code. Yes, but yes. We shall. Sir, show the first example with the class again. See, Vishal, have you got my point? How to create a class with a class name and a class object, and how to create a class instance to call a class function, and how to print using class instance and object. Here it is. Yes. Vishal, are you there? Okay. Okay. Bharat, good answer, Bharat. Yes. We can also run this Python code in command cell also. Command prompt for Windows command prompt. Sir, I didn't get difference between class instance and class object. See, okay, just a second. Class instance and a class object. This is called class. Class, I'm specifying class name. And I'm creating a variable X with a string data type. I need to print the value X right now. How can I print? I think it gets output. See, but see, Vishal, print X. I'm printing with the class directly. I'm printing with the class directly. The variable X is equals to string. Pushpa. For what we are using class instance means is just to concatenate the method of class object or class methods. Class contains methods to concatenate the two different types of class. See, now I can explain you. Now I'm creating an instance called Python class instance. I'm creating class instance to get an output. To get an output, just have a look. I'm calling a function location, and I'm calling, see, a single line we can call stop. Both the functions, both the classes in a single variable. We are calling a class functions with a single instance. Now I can print python.x also. Yes, module level. See, what's a error? What's error? Have look at once. Underscore is not a problem. See what it is saying. Attribute error, because tuple object has no attribute x. By specifying two entities with the single to access can by the class, it possible it is possible by having class instance, methods, logics, algorithms, and so on, which we specify in a class, we can access by having a class instance. That's the reason why we need class instance. Class object and class instance difference. For a class instance, we are calling class function. For an object, we are specifying a value. Simple difference. Class instance means we are calling a function. Class function. We are calling a class function. For an object, we are specifying a data. We are specifying a value, storing some value. That's it. Having any queries? Yes, sir. Got it. Thank you. Yes, yes. And there one in what I want to teach you is command prompt, commanding. We can also how to overcome that errors. Yes, we'll come overcome with yes 5 1 equal to pushpa. See what's output pushpa only. Simple thing. By specifying two different types of instances, we'll get output. We'll get output. For two different objects, we use two class instance. No, no. For an class, for an entire class of location, we are using only the class instance Python. For second class Puspa, we are using Python 1, the complete instance. Python 1. By using Python 1, we can get output. Any kind of logic, if you want to execute, you can execute with this. We can also concatenate the names, which yeah, we can have in further sessions, because it gets we use the two class instance. Yes, we want to use. Why? Because a class instance is used for only one class. If you are using class instance for more than one class instance to a class, it is a data type called tuple. Sequence order. We need to forward. A class instance defines only one class. Yes, yes. Now, what I want to show you is commanding. We can also run the Python code in Python in command prompt also. How it is possible? We need to we need to create a variable path where it exists. See, first we need to enter the control panel. First we need to enter the control panel. Then we choose a category. Just a second. We choose a category user accounts and family setup safety. In this, we need to move with the user accounts, and here side navigation bar will have a variable change my environmental variable. Have open it and create a path. See, I have already created Python and I have specified where my location is. This is my location, my installation. Okay, I'll local disk C users, users, app data, local, and what I specify, local programs Python. Okay, okay, okay. Local programs and Python. Here it is. Python 3.6 version. This is my path. I need to copy the directory of path. Then I need to reach the change environmental environmental variable value, and we need to add, place it as new, and specify the name called path, and place and copy and paste the directory, file location directory. Then you just click the OK. Then it takes a default path. Then we'll come to command prompt. Just check whether it is correct or not. CMD. Yes. Now look at this. C colon backward slash users forward slash users. Here we are having, we need to, yeah, yeah, we need to change the directory. CD is an directory file. To change the directory, we need to use CD command called CD. Then we need to specify the Windows backward slash system 32. Yes, I'm here. So yes, I'm clearing a screen. Now I'm here. I'm checking my Python version. Which version I'm using? Python space dash R. I'm using Python 3.6.2. Yes. Now I can exit here also. I can write a program here also. See, simple. x is equals to 10, y equals to 20. 20. Print print oh shit, z equals to a plus b. Okay. X is equals to 10, y equals to 20, z equals to x, x, x plus y. Print z. It prints 30. See, this is a way we need to we can execute a Python programming command prompt also without having any installation of idle idle work. Idle means editors. Editors. Without having editor, we can also run here also by having a specific path location and specific file only. By having specific file, we can execute a program by using command prompt. Yes. Here ends our session. If you are having any doubts, any kind of doubts, you just post a message in a WhatsApp group. Then it will be a then I will be a complete guide for until your doubt gets success. Okay. Okay. Now here we can wind up our session. Just a minute. Yes, you can all leave the session. You can all leave the session.